Starlings, how are you? Hello, hello. I saw Chris, which is good. I need him on. Hi, how are you? Cass is here. Hi, Cass. Donut. Michael's here. Hi, hi. Let's see, Squonk. I see Squonk. Who else? Who else? Daniel's here. Hello. Welcome. Undead is here. Hi. Hello, Feely. Is it too early to say that MVP time? Let's see. Mod do be here with a busy week. Oh boy, what are you up to? It's Feely Thursday, my dudes. It is, it is. The Starlings are predatory. Is that how you see us? I don't know if the Starlings have started harassing the other birds around here yet. Where Ophelia lives.
Greetings, Professor.
Ah, hello, 6 months, nice. Time flies by indeed. Where Ophelia lives, the Starlings are pretty aggressive. Thursday is a good day, almost as good as the weekend. Hi Zoe, thanks for coming in. After going to my first con, and meeting Ronmei and Natasha's VA, right. You started working in the new place, how's that going? Is it going well? Or is it too soon to tell? I love the inclusive gatekeeper. I love gatekeeper. Spring break, oh no, your spring break's almost over. Gosh, Easter's pretty late this year. I usually think of spring break as being Easter break, but Easter's pretty late this year, huh? So yeah, who else is on spring break? I'm past the age of spring break, unfortunately. I didn't even think about that. How do we share that? How do we share what? How long you've been? I think it's technically like a free super, but I'm not sure. A wolf spider in your sock drawer? I would cry. I would die. Oh no. I would be so upset. Oh god, no. Chris's job is going pretty well so far. They're happy with how it's going, and so am I. Yay! Just gotta wake up earlier than I'm used to. Ah, yes. Such is the way. Younger brother in college is on spring break. Member for 9 months, Cass! Thank you. That's long enough to carry a child. Thank you for fully gestating that. I shouldn't say that. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the 9 months, Cass. The college students are on spring break. Good to know. Good to know. I got the hips for it. You and me both. Oh gosh. Yeah, I have to keep in mind the college schedule, because I know that some people like to do like study with me streams, or like the hips don't lie. They do not. The rest of me does. Your knee decided to give out on the bus and then you fell. Oh no! Hi Morphs, welcome. Oh, that must be the worst. I can't imagine. I feel like the jump between the bottom step of the bus and the ground is already so far, and then everybody's there looking at you. I'm so sorry. I hope your knee is better. I hope you're not too banged up. I was saying something, but I have forgotten it already because ADHD. Name that child Ferdinand. Don't curse me with that. Ferdinand is a good name. You guys are just mean. Something at spring and Easter. Yes, thank you, Cass. I have to try to bear in mind like when finals are, because, you know, as an ASM artist, stress relief is part of my job. And I imagine the college kids are pretty stressed around finals. I'll have to try to be more on top of that. You guys will have to let me know. You fell on the seats, but you missed your stop and had to limp home. Oh, that's so sad. I gotta mention Star Rail. They got a fully birdie. We all have our jobs. How did this become our community? I do have my pretzel snack though. We went to the grocery store and they finally had the brand that I like back, so yay! The only food ASMR you will ever get from me. By not stopping us. Yeah, I guess so. We're a wild community. We're an interesting bunch. For sure. Feely is scary. I'm not scary. I am an angel. Everybody knows you should always trust Kitsune with 100% of your heart, right? Right? Chris is the expert. Chris can confirm. Let's roll with that. I also have tea, and it is not too hot, so there. For someone who thinks I'm scary, you guys sure do bully me a lot. Feely is terrifying. She kills our waifus. That's true, that's true. Perhaps I have earned the bullying. It's always the ones that say they're nice people that you gotta watch out for. No, Chris, you're supposed to have my back. It's a give and take. It is, it's fun. I feel like whenever I start streaming, it gets so warm in here. I have a fan in the background. It's not running yet, but I might get up in the middle of stream and turn it on. 'Tis the season. You're terrifying. I hardly believe it, so good, good. Keep that innocence. Makes it easier to pull off my tricks. I don't get paid enough. Okay, fair. I am very grateful for your free labor. As long as you don't kill Linhardt, I'm not scared. Oh, Daniel. I'm so sorry. We're not there yet. People can do it by clicking the like and subscribe buttons. Yes, remember to do all of that engagement and leave the comments and be the free support. How are you all though? I'm like bouncing all around. All I've had today is coffee, which I know is subpar body care behavior. I had food, I should be clear. All I've had to drink is coffee. I do have water and tea, so we're good, we're good. See, that's how you sneak that in. Shameless plugging. How much to buy my husband's life? I don't think I've set a price. I feel like at this point the answer is there is no price. So sorry. Fox has gotta eat. Fox had lunch. Fox had chicken pot pie for lunch. And I've got bratwurst waiting for dinner. It's gonna be a good day. Plus I got my pretzel snacks. I had thoughts and they have all evaporated because that's how my brain works. Goodness. Thankfully I don't have to pay for the Black Swan ASMR because that's next week. Yeah, I guess I was gonna say I don't do paid ASMR, but I guess there are a few members only ASMR, so that is by definition paid ASMR, isn't it? I don't know. I've toyed with the idea, but I feel like it would be a lot of work. It would be a lot of work. I don't know that I have the capacity right now. I popped into Cass's stream last night, which was fun. It was so exciting to get to see you play and chat with you. That was fun. But I was working on the side. I had dinner and then I was doing work. So I don't know that I really have room to add more on my on my schedule, unfortunately. I'm feeling like weirdly nervous about the Black Swan ASMR. I think it's just, we've talked a lot about how like it would be such a good video for me to do that I'm suddenly feeling like really pressured and self-conscious. I hope it'll be good. I'm really nervous. You guys will have to let me know. Oh, hello. The historian's captain. Hello, good morning, Ophelia Hoshino. I have to say that your ASMR videos are wonderful. I'm always looking forward to the next one that you upload. First time tuning into your live stream. Well, welcome. Thank you. That's such a sweet comment. I'm sorry I can't read the characters after the English words in your name, so I suppose I will just call you Captain. I have faith. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Morphs. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I'm so nervous. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm panicking a little bit. Switch 2 is getting revealed in 2 weeks. Oh boy, I'm still hoping for a new Fire Emblem game that comes out. Oh no, that would be a reason for me to buy a Switch 2. Oh no. For my bank account's sake, I hope that doesn't happen. Oh boy, oh no. I've heard a lot of Animal Crossing rumors too, but I'm trying not to pay attention to it because people will speculate about anything. Not a reason for Switch 2. Listen. I need to play all the Fire Emblem games. I love them. Engage was weird, but I love Fire Emblem so much. Let's see. Cass said as soon as you popped in, I was like, oh my god, Felix is here! And almost immediately fangirled. You know, I think that goes both ways. Because you're like, oh gosh, Senpai's here. And I'm like, oh gosh, someone who looks up to me is here. Ah! I have to be a good role model. Oh god. I'm not capable of that. I was also in Cass's stream, says Squonk, last night, and Feely was mean to me, and Cass, I won't believe that. She called us lovers. That's not mean. That's not mean at all. Because we were in different time zones. Autocorrect hates me. No, autocorrect just won't let you lie. I was bullied to drink water. Is it bullying if it's self-care? You have to stay hydrated. It's very important. Pay no attention to how little liquid I have had today. They threw tomatoes at me. You're the one who gave them to us. What a crime. I know, honestly. How dare I be so sweet and kind and supportive? Honestly, the worst. Jail for Feely. No, it was fun. I had a fun time. It's always fun getting to hang out with people. We were supposed to throw the tomatoes. I am the person who will just eat a whole tomato. I am told you're not supposed to do that, but I don't know. It's food. I used to be a person who would eat whole lemons though, so I have been told I don't eat correctly. Oh. You should have drank the water, of course. How dare you have fun. Terrible, terrible. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry if you heard that. That was so rude. Whole tomato with salt is the best dinner. That sounds pretty good. That does sound pretty good. I have so many tomatoes in my fridge. I should eat them. I'm like considering genuinely resorting to just eating whole tomatoes. Also about the con, both VAs were super sweet and a blast to hang out with. I'm glad! Even had some private chats with them and brought several prints. Well worth the money. That's so exciting. I'm so glad for you. That's so cool. I'm like excited for like secondhand excitement just thinking about that. That's awesome. No dinner is best dinner. No. We eat in this house. Gotta eat. Very important. And before this conversation gets anywhere uncomfy for anyone, I will shift it over. I did, in fact, play another chapter of the DLC. So at some point we are gonna have to go talk to the basement kids and find out if any more of them want to join our team. You do gotta pay for the private time, but it was very chill, so it was worth it to me. Well, I am glad that worked out for you. Yes, so these guys, we don't have a lot of time. Well, I mean, it's a lot. We've got like 3 in-game months before this will run out. So I want to make sure that we do no 30-minute pre-stream chat. I'm too all over the place. I need something to focus on. I don't know what I would talk about otherwise. I'm just like bouncing all over. But yeah, we're gonna run out of time to recruit these guys, so I started doing the DLC again. Gameplay, what a crazy concept. I'm sure Chris is proud of me. But yes, we are doing Felix's paralogue right off the gate. which I mentioned in the description, but my first playthrough, I did it and then immediately forgot about it. So the rewards that you get from it, I just completely did not use. So imagine my surprise when I played my Black Eagle playthrough. It was like, wait, I got something for that? You fool. Alright, what does it say? True chivalry. Safety for the people of the kingdom has been a growing concern, and Fraldaria's territory is no exception. Felix has been called upon to restore order back home. I'm sure there are lots of... I'm sure he has lots of complicated emotions about that. Let's see. Run, 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 run. Boing.
There you are. I was looking for you.
Hi.
I need a favor.
You want to spar, right? I should probably drink water if I'm gonna be doing voices. Sorry if you hear the fizzies. I have sparkling water today. It is... I have struggled to be drinking water lately, so right now that's how we're making it work. Do what you gotta do, right? Ophelia's more unhinged on someone else's stream. Lies! No, what happened was I was sleepy. I had no filter. It's also, you take on a different tone when you're, like, performing. I mean, like, not that I'm fake on stream, but I am aware that I am the entertainment here today. So I carry myself slightly differently, I think. I'll go with this. You want to spar, right?
No. This is more serious. My father sent a messenger. He wants me to return to Fraldaria's territory.
Your father? You don't like him?
Rodriga Shiel Fraldarius, the highest-ranking member of the Fargus nobility. I believe you've met him, so I heard. But about the favor. You're familiar with the tragedy of Duskhur, I presume?
I am. We've only heard about it a million times. His brother died in that, who was also Ingrid's fiance, and also pretty much most of Dedue's people were killed in that, and it was in response to royals being killed. It was a whole thing.
After the king's death, public order disintegrated. Bandits continue to raid villages across the kingdom, including those within Fraldaria's territory. My father says he needs my help driving the bandits away.
And you want me to join you?
Precisely. Good guess.
It wasn't a guess, it was obvious.
Perhaps I shouldn't pull you into this. It stems from my family's failure to secure the region. But honestly, I want to see you in action. I never tire of watching you fight. And it'll be much more interesting for you than the training ground. Or maybe this task, driving off bandits, seems dull to a former mercenary?
It's you guys. I'll join you.
Excellent. While I'm at it, I have a second favor to ask of
Damn,
you.
Felix.
Could you recruit more fighters? I bet there will be willing volunteers if you're the one inviting them.
He recognizes that he has no social skills.
I'll set off on my own and meet up with you there.
I actually really like Felix. I don't think I express it very much on stream because I'm usually talking about the others, but I actually do really enjoy Felix. He is one of my baby boys. In other words, tell the class to join. Yeah, basically. Did we get any supports up? Because we did a paralogue before. That's just Ferdy, right? Yeah, he's been there for a while. We did a paralogue at the end of last stream. Okay, so yeah. Dimitri has already bonded with Sylvain and Ingrid, so we don't want to waste his ups with them. His ups, as if he's like playing basketball or something. It's not like they wouldn't help you if you asked them personally. Yeah, I'm sure if Felix went over to Sylvain and was like, hey, so I have to go fight bandits in my territory and I need people to help me, Sylvain would be like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. Like, they're childhood friends. Even though he has only supported Ingrid. But still. Ash has a lot of supports, actually. You could tell who's the favorite, I guess. I'm actually going to hook up the fan because it is getting really warm in here. Do you guys want to try something new that YouTube started doing? They just showed me this setup. It might run ads for some of you, but it might not run ads. But they were like, hey, you can hook up this and we'll do a little countdown timer while you go on a break, which wasn't a thing that I had before. So I'm gonna hook up the fan real quick. We'll take like a 1-minute break. How did that go? Hook up a fan, damn. I have a little tiny desk fan behind me, basically. Let me know, are we back? What did that do? A break transition, very fancy. My understanding is it probably played a little like placeholder video, but I'm not super confident. I've never tried that before. Hi Siux, how are you? Went well, liked the music. Good, you made it, welcome in! You haven't missed much, we've just started a paralogue. This time you made it, I'm glad. Nice transition. Might be new, not sure. Yeah, it seemed new because they like gave me a pop-up about it. Never seen this before, I dig it, cool! You're busy on call singing Yunjin's Chinese opera song. Goodness, that is very impressive though. Like that's an endeavor. That is an endeavor. First tip, drink lots of water. I mean, it is genuinely, if you want to go into ASMR, water helps. water helps. I often commit the sin of not drinking water before I start my recording, and then you end up with voices like this, and it's a mess. So definitely drink water. Apparently they liked it. Who's they? Who is they? Also, do you, I guess, I have to assume if you were singing Yunjin's Chinese opera, you speak Chinese. Or at least you sang it in Chinese, right? Or did you sing like a translated version? I know that like the opera style that she does is like very, very specific. You're on call with your friends. Aw, well I'm glad that they liked it. I know that like it's a very specific performance art, so it's definitely very niche to learn. No, I'm American country accented. How did you sing it? Like, what did you do? I'm curious. You don't have to answer. I'm just curious. I literally knew nothing about Chinese. So did you learn it or did you learn a translation? I guess is my question. Water tastes so good. In fact, some people the fact that some people don't want to drink it is flipping absurd. I think my issue, not to derail us in the middle of a battle screen, I think my issue with water is it's not this sounds so weird. It's not stimulating enough. Like, I don't know. I get the same feeling in my brain when I think about, ugh, I don't want to drink water, that I get with like, ugh, I don't want to do a chore. There's like no dopamine, which is why I need like flavored water. What about Perrier? Is that one of those sparkling water brands, or are we talking about something else? I like sparkling water. I have like a Polar brand right now. It's premium seltzer. It's pomegranate flavored sparkling water. You can use those brands that flavor water. Yeah. I need to. I've been trying to drink regular water, but I've just fallen off. It's a mess. I grew up on soda, so there's also that. And trying to transition off of that has been a lifelong endeavor. Perrier is sparkling. Okay. Yeah, I like a good sparkling water. I'm weird because I'm one of the few people who likes LaCroix or LaCroix, however you want to say it. LaCroix, I think, is probably more correct. French people, help me. Water not stimulating. Let me tell you, I'll chug like a quarter liter at a time and feel amazing. I can do that if I have one of those like gallon-sized water bottles or something. Then I trick myself into drinking it. But otherwise, it doesn't happen. Here's the thing, you can throw me into a kiddie pool and I'll thrive for a week. So I just love water in all forms. I like swimming. I like baths. I just can't, I don't know. I struggle to drink water. I'm not the only person who feels that way, I know that. Alright, I need to bond with my boy and Mercy. Oh, excuse me. Felix and Dedu. That is the downside of the sparkling water. Is now I'm full of bubbles. I'm so sorry. Okay, you really just need to bond with the besties and Felix, it looks like. So why don't we actually look at who Felix, since Felix is the star of the show today, who does Felix need to bond with? Literally everyone except for Ingrid. Okay, I remember. I just looked at that. Swapped out evening alcohol for tea. I am not equipped for much more sobriety at bedtime. Oh, tea is a great bedtime though. I mean, if it's decaf tea, you know, like a calming tea, like a chamomile or a spearmint or something. I love a good tea before bed. I'm like, I want literally everyone next to Felix, but that's not helpful. I can't choose where I go, so there's that. Sylvain needed to bond with the besties, and I should probably keep Mercy away from the front line anyway. So bring you over here, but Dimitri also needed to bond with Felix. Is this one of my men? Yes, they're probably Fraldarius soldiers. I'll put him like this, and then I know Ash has bonded with like 1 million people, so where should we put him? To do Felix, Sylvain, and Mercy. Okay, and Annette I saw, so he should stay near this pack too. I mean, I'm not really planning on splitting up. Exactly. Oh, look, it's him. I didn't even see Rodrigue here. Chamomile is just grass-flavored tea. I mean, a little bit. If you want grass-flavored tea, you want matcha. That tastes like grass. Lesson learned, if you're not Chinese or very experienced in singing Eugene's Chinese opera at very high pitch, then your throat starts hurting. I imagine even if you do speak Chinese, yeah, like pitching your voice can make it sore. And there are safe ways to do it and unsafe ways to do it. And if you're interested in actually doing it, look into like vocal training for sure. I've seen some interesting videos for trans folks who want to like transition their voice a little bit, like just like manually like change their speech patterns, there's some like vocal training. There's some like free vocal training online, and even though I'm not interested in doing that, like watching those videos is very interesting from like a voice acting perspective. So look into that. There's always like, you can always find like learning materials. This guy, is it because he's a soldier that he or a villager that he looks different from the other guy? Me just eating peanuts. I'm getting confused because some of these guys are bad and some of these guys are good. But I was gonna say that, like, you know, you can actually find like helpful tips in places you wouldn't have initially thought of. So like, have some creative thinking, and suddenly the world is full of all sorts of stuff to be able to help you on all kinds of different endeavors. I think that's probably fine. I'm probably overthinking this. I don't really need Anna on me, thank you. I'll put in Cyril instead. I don't get me wrong, I love Anna, but she doesn't have supports in this game, so I'm not gonna waste my time. Fun story, Natasha's VA, Elizabeth Maxwell, saw that. Is she in this game? I'm not sure. I know that she's, I know her voice work, but I don't think she has a main Three Houses character. Saw that role as one that changed her view, Natasha's role as one that changed her view on voice acting because of how much you can really put into a voice compared to normal acting. Yeah, where you can use your whole body. No, she's definitely engaged, yes. She is. She's also Rosaria in Genshin, and I believe she plays one of Toru Honda's best friends. The kind of like delinquent girl who is one of my favorite characters. Albedo and Overlord. Right, we talked about this. Oh, Midnight in My Hero. Interesting, interesting. She's a big CV. Yeah, she does. She's been around for a while. No, she does great work. Albedo. Look, I've only ever seen pictures of that character. Oh, I was trying to look at their items. I've only ever seen pictures of that character when I'm looking up Genshin Albedo, so I didn't know what she sounded like or what her deal was, but hearing that it's Elizabeth Maxwell completely changes what I thought that character was. She's also Sae Nijima in Persona 5. I've not played Persona games, but that might mean something to some of you guys. Daniel says, I hypothetically know and don't like the taste of alcohol, but hypothetically I haven't turned drinking age yet, so hypothetically I haven't tried alcohol yet. All hypotheticals, of course. Yeah, don't feel you can live a very happy life without drinking alcohol if you're not interested. I don't drink personally, and as proven by my silliness on Cass's stream last night, I don't need alcohol to have a good silly time. You just have to give yourself permission to be silly. That's all you need. Never had beer, don't plan to. Yeah, me too, me too. I didn't really build this body to be able to accommodate that, let's say. Silliness is always encouraged. Yes, silliness is the secret to a happy life. I don't think they need anything, actually. I think I'm just putzing about. Whee! It's my period, send help. Oh no, I'm at the end of mine. Does that make you feel better? Solidarity.
Struggling to defeat some bandits? What a pathetic old man my father is.
Oh boy.
Some villagers are trapped. Let's help them escape.
Felix, my son, you finally brought reinforcements.
No, it does not. I'm sorry. Rescue villagers being attacked by bandits and get them off the battlefield. Oh boy. Escort mission. Sort of. Okay. The ones farthest from us are, of course, at the highest risk. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Very true. I also don't drink, but I'll gladly cook with it, like a marsala or white wines. Yeah, I, for personal reasons, don't keep it in the house, but I do enjoy like a beer stew or something. Those are pretty good. I just will not be making them, unfortunately. It's fun seeing you let your hair down. You get silly, goofy, feely. I'm like not sure what the strat here is. Where do I want to start? Because I'm most worried about these guys. I mean, he does have a soldier with him. To be fair, not all of these guys are... You're an enemy, yes. Not all of these guys are vulnerable. So... I think... I'm not sure if he'll be okay. Maybe not. I was gonna say, I think they might wait a couple turns, but maybe they won't. He looks like he's probably okay until they get ranged guys in, so long as this guy stands. I mean, my father ASMR. Well, it's on the channel. There are 2 of them. Just go over there. I mean, not that I don't want you here. I do enjoy you in chat, but hey, if you need the comfort, you know where it is. I want to get down here. I feel like maybe the move is to try to bring Ash this way, so that way he can get a head start while we're waiting for the rest of the group to move in. Chris says, what made me really happy was when I went back to her print shop a few hours later and she remembered my name. Aww, I would be shocked if I was blushing. Voice actors are people too, but that is really exciting. Hold on, it's hard for me to tell who's an ally and who's an enemy. I know that they're red and they're green. I don't know. My brain looks at them and goes, enemy soldier. We need a Ronmei ASMR first. Was she on the poll? I know Akarod got some votes. I should put Natasha in the polls. I do really like her. We need a 3rd father ASMR. Everybody loves the father. I'm glad. I enjoy those too. I'm like so nervous. Sadder than Hubert ASMR. One day maybe. I have Natasha PTSD. What do you mean? Did she ruin your polls or something? God, I just cannot wrap my mind around where I want to start. I'm gonna try to bring Ash down. I said I would. That's what I'll do. I need at least 5. I should do another Beto ASMR.
I'll cut through.
I'm gonna bring Dimitri this way too, actually, because he's on a horse, so he's got a lot of movement. So he might be able to help us. And then I want to keep an eye on Felix, since this is his whole thing. So let's bring him this way.
I'm on
He
it.
needs to bond with some people. That's the point. Oh.
Here we go.
Do you mean the ads that they constantly ran? Yeah. I will be honest though. Hearing the ads they ran of Natasha saying that line. She's a 4-star, so I highly doubt that. I don't know. Birdie was trying so hard for a bunch of different 4-stars and kept having the other 4-stars ruin it for her, so that happens. I let her write that on my print. You have to at that point. But hearing that commercial was part of why I decided to play Star Rail, because it was Elizabeth Maxwell. I was like, yo, wait, it's her. I love her work. Maybe I will play. But I understand. That's a fair complaint. You are probably severely underleveled, aren't you? They're both underleveled. Good luck, Ingrid. Oh no. Oh no, that's not gonna go well.
Stay
Maybe
focused.
I should come up the middle line. Do I really want to be holding the Sword of the Creator though? I don't think so. Ever seen the Akira Leave Me Alone meme? I think so. That was me. I'm so sorry.
What should I do?
I enjoyed that ad because I enjoy her voice work, but no, that's fair. I'm like too nervous for these two. Oh god, and the enemies are really targeting her too. What if she goes up here? Nobody needs assistance yet. I'm gonna keep them up here. I saw that Lisa is on the polls for another ASMR and I'm so hyped. A lot of people have been asking for more Lisa. Although we are, I wouldn't do another Lisa for this, but we are creeping up on 5K, which means, you know, I'm gonna have to do another, I say have to, I'm willing to do another romance ASMR when we hit 5K. I'll be interested to see who ends up on that poll. It's actually Tingyun that made me start the game. So, oh no, oh god. Oh, okay. I was like, enemy crit, no. We're good, we're fine. Yeah. 2% crit. I hate when they do that. It's the worst. But we're good. Look at Ingrid.
Have I improved some?
I love her. I love the Blue Lions. No, not.
I'll bury you.
Oh, we're just getting crits everywhere. Hell yeah. I don't really have anything to say about Tingy specifically. Oh my god! Hello?
Take this.
Oh, what? Oh, but... Hello?
It's time.
Okay. I feel like it just went to crazy town. 3 crits in a row in this economy? Okay. I need to pay more attention in this fight, I guess. Huh? You should do gotcha pulls right now. I guess so.
Everything will be fine. Good people of this hamlet, escape while you can.
I'm reeling. Okay. They're still fighting. Well, there goes that guy at least. Oh god, I'm like trying to process what just happened. Okay. I mean, it makes sense for the Fraldarius soldiers. They have like a 15% crit rate. 16%, sorry. But that was a lot of 2% crits. Okay. I don't know that anyone is running in the gacha games that I want to pull for right now to test whatever the hell that luck was. It helps that the bandits have low damage. Yes, that did save our asses. Okay. Maddening be like, yeah. There's a reason I don't play maddening. You get a crit, you get a crit, you get a crit. Can I have some of those? Okay. Linhardt may die this run, but at least Rodrigo will live, and then I can support him. I mean... yeah, we will have him around. You lost your Farina 50-50 to Dia. Oh, that's painful. I'm so sorry. Okay, we've got this guy, so we have to get rid of this guy, which I think the dude is in range to do. He also wants to go after this guy instead of the one literally right next to him. Interesting. So we should be able to protect that one. Where's the next villager? I have to get rid of this guy. How are you guys doing? Soldiers a little rough, but the villagers okay. Alright. Okay, he's got him handled right now, and Ingrid has lured the attention of these guys. Which probably means that... does Felix get a... oh, he does. Okay, I do want to see Felix sass his father. That's important.
Pathetic. Struggling to defeat some ragtag bandits.
Oh boy.
Felix, you may know this already, but no matter how many you kill, more always appear. Anywhere in the kingdom these days, you can see the same kind of scenes. His Majesty, the late king, would despair to see it.
A dead man doesn't despair. Besides, let's focus on the living.
It is important to sass your parents. Okay. Also, I mean, like, Felix, they wrap Felix in so much, like, bluntness and grumpiness, but, like, he makes good points, you know? Like, it doesn't matter whether the king would be happy or not. What matters is this guy right here who's going to die if we don't help him. Which, like, is a good place to approach that from. This looks like a job for to do, since he's right here. Yeah, punch him! Yeah! Thanks, Dedu.
Luck wasn't with you.
Hell yeah. Dedu's pretty up there level-wise, too. Nice! Okay, so that's them safe for a minute. These guys are gonna be a pain in my ass. Although he doesn't want to move, but these ones might. So, and I should not forget that these guys are down here. Okay. I think most of the threats are out of this upper corner though, except for what Ingrid's dealing with here, which I can come help with. Bum, 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 bum. Smack. Nice.
Should I have held back?
Yeah. Nice. I am definitely over level 2.
Another step forward.
Poor Cyril.
I feel stronger.
We could just consider this I'm training him. I'm showing him how it's done, right? Oh, and I bonded with Ingrid. That's great. You can hit from there, can't you? Yeah. I also learned that Ron May likes to pull a bit too much. She usually goes for E2 as one of the characters she wants. Oh boy. That's a lot of pulls. Oh, I was going to say earlier. Natasha was why I was interested in playing the game at first, but I didn't get very far. But then Avon came out, Aventurine came out, and Boot Hill, and now I play relatively often. So that got me. I did get an extra Boot Hill pull recently though, so that was nice. See, now that I've cleared out most of this, I'm not sure. You can always play more, I say as I'm playing right now. Yeah, I've been watching Birdie play Penacony because she hadn't done it yet, and I didn't finish Penacony. I haven't done Sunday's thing yet. I'm gonna bring Ash down, actually. And I'll keep bringing Dimitri with him, I think. But she just got to the part where Avon and Sunday have their conversation. But like rewatching the playthrough and like being able to pick up on things that I totally missed the first go around has been a lot of fun. And I'm not caught up story-wise. You're all caught up story-wise. I'm not. I hear that the new world Emphorius is like massive. But I kind of am trying to like get more of a feel of Black Swan just by watching her play. try to study some in preparation for that ASMR. It's big, but it's also really good. I'm glad. It looks fun. It looks like it's got the kind of themes that I enjoy. Does anybody need help? Not on a physic level, I don't think. I don't want to waste it. Euphorius is horrendously long. Oh boy. Yeah, I've heard it's a lot, which is hilarious coming after Penacony, which was a lot, so... Oh boy.
Too slow.
Nice. Thanks, Dimitri.
I must stay focused.
Alright, now these guys are coming. Bandit Fortress is calling reinforcements. So do I have to take him off of the tile? Is that what's happening? Gross. Look at that. 41% crit rate didn't crit after all of those 2% crits. What is this? Also, I find it so fascinating that Rodrigue has all of this magic. Like, it's such an interesting dynamic and character detail. This is Fire Emblem. Yeah, that's fair. He's like a white knight or something, right? What is he? Holy knight? Is that what we call him? Yes, he's a holy knight. So he's got all of this like white magic very specifically. Yeah, white tome fair. He's got Kanto, of course. Commander nullifies instant death effects. That's nice. And movement effects, and greatly reduces damage from enemy gambits. Nice. Love that for him. Yeah, but he's got like aura and fortify here. And then Felix, off the bat, doesn't like reason, but you can train him up as I have. Hence why he's got thunder in here, though I don't think he can use it right now. You can train him up in reason. So I just think that that's such an interesting like comparison and parallel between them. I don't know. Oh, I always miss these. Mounted or magic units. Well, I've got some of those. Oh, cannot be used by them. Can be used by everybody else though. I've got some of these. Sylvain, do you want to do something? Why not? Oh, nice. That would hit all of my guys though. But I could get this guy hit. Why not? Participate. Love that for him. Oh, he's close to maxing. Oh, and it upped his with Felix. Excellent. He's close to maxing his class. And Dimitri can come down here and help us out. Yeah. Love that for us. This game sure is great at animating capes. There's a lot of clipping issues in this game. It's very funny.
You never had a chance.
Yeah. Ba-ba-ba-da.
I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
Hell yeah.
The stronghold is ours. No more bandits should come crawling out of here.
Lovely. So then the answer was yes, and I'm gonna send him back this way to deal with these guys. And we'll send Loyal Dedu, of course. Why not? Dimitri is cracked for this stage of the game. Dimitri is a powerhouse. Him and Felix are like the strongest Blue Lions probably. Although Mercy, healing-wise, is one of the best healers, I think, personally. I don't know the stats, but just from vibes. But Felix is so great, I've said this before, because he's one of the only ones with a major crest. All of the other ones have minor crests. And it shows in the way that he plays. And I love that for him. All he needs is Battalion Wrath and Vantage. He's got some Battalion stuff. I don't know that he has those. What does he have? He does have Battalion Wrath. I don't think he has Vantage yet. No. Well, there you go. We're halfway there. Felix obviously doesn't have any battalion anything because he sucks with battalions. That's his whole thing. Ash, if you would. Thank you. Easy peasy.
I must steel myself.
Hang in there, buddy. Nice. Okay. Rodrigue is all alone over here, but I'm sure he's fine. Ingrid can't get very far, which is a little frustrating. How far? It's not going to tell me how many she has left in her class, but I need to use her more so that way we can get her on a horse. You can go with your dad, even though you don't want to. And you... That's not an enemy. So I guess you'll just go hang out this way. Although, I don't think Dimitri and Dedu need help, do they? I can send Flame down just in case, but they're probably okay. They're powerhouses. I'll just come this way. Although those guys are probably summoning more enemies, but I'm not sure. Yeah, see? Look at that.
Weak.
Zero might. I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
Ineffective.
Especially with his massive shield. Not a problem at all. And look, you're 19 now. Yeah!
Not good enough.
Not good enough. You're doing fine, baby. And they summon a new one. I'm still not really worried. Nice. Problem solved. He can reach out and touch people, but they can't touch him. Nobody can hit to do. That's why we love him. We love him for many reasons. Don't... Was that the villager just running at the enemy? Is it because that's the escape route? Like, come on, dumbass. Excuse me? I'm trying to keep you alive. And you're about to get yourself killed unless Rodrigue does something. That's not helpful. Do I send Felix up into the streetway here? I think I'll send him part of the way. So that way I can bring Ingrid up with him. So that way he doesn't get too far ahead without them. Can you reach? What can you hit? Anybody? Nothing. Looks like, because it would just automatically put me on someone if I could. Well, you go up there with them. Okay, okay. Villager saying, hold my beer. Yeah, he's about to get himself killed. Dimitri, can you actually take out that guy? Almost. I'll take it. Hey, if he crits. I don't know that he will, but whoa. Capture card, come on. I beg you. Work with me here. I think they'll be fine. Who do I kill first? Oh, we can bring Ash over too, actually. Get Ash into range. He's got a longbow. Yeah. Yeah! Problem solved! Nothing to worry about. Excellent. Love that.
The fight continues.
Said it was embarrassing. She asked what my first what your first anime was? Why was that awkward? What was the answer? Chat, I'm genuinely tweaking out from how much the stream is lagging. Oh no! I don't think that's a problem on my end. Somebody correct me. High School DxD. Is that one of the fan servicey ones? It's us, I think. What on you guys' end is being laggy? Uh-oh. It's not YouTube, is it? You poor soul. Is DxD the like vampire fan servicey one? I can't remember. Yes, it is. It has an uncensored version. Oh boy. Oh god. It's good on YouTube. Oh boy. No, Demons and Devils. Okay. I think I might still be thinking of the right thing though. It happened last time for me, not this time. Probably just internet being internet. Vampires is Rosario X Vampire. No, I know that. I'm not thinking of Rosario X Vampire, which I did watch and did enjoy and is absolutely fan servicey. Is there one that's like High School of the Undead? Or is that the same thing? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of the names of the ones that I saw like pop up on Netflix. A few errands to run, so I have to leave the stream a little bit early. I'll finish watching today's stream when I come back. Have an awesome Thursday. Aw, well thanks, Captain. You have a great night. Absolutely is fan servicey. High School of the Dead? I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't watch whatever the one I'm thinking of is. I just saw the like promo on Netflix all the time. I know my computer is lagging a little bit for some reason. And I don't know why. But for High School DxD, Google Rias Gremory, and that'll tell you enough. I'm not gonna remember that. And I'm not gonna Google it on stream. What do I want to do now? Is what I'm trying to figure out. You will recognize her 100%? Oh boy. I guess we're just trying to decide where to move our mages, really. I'm just trying not to kill Constance. Flame's over there, so I'll move Mercy over here. I don't think she can use this, but I'm gonna move her with this group and then let Flame come down and help out with this trio just in case they need it. A busty redhead. I would be surprised if you didn't. Okay, you're making me want to Google it. I'm afraid to look away though, because like, what if they crit? Like, what about this guy? Oh. He should be okay. Alright, I'll Google it. Let's see. Oh no! As soon as I look away.
Ah, no!
No! I've definitely seen stills of her before, but I do not know this anime, I don't think. Neat. I can't imagine having to look a voice actress in the eye and saying my first anime was a fan service anime, though. Alright, you have the weakness for the redheads. That makes sense. Tragic. Was there any way that we could have gone differently? I don't think so. Not unless I had maybe chosen to send Ash that way, but I don't think so. Because there's two of them there. And they have a horse. Yeah, I don't think I was going to be able to... He just like jump roped that. I don't think I was going to be able to do anything
Next time,
about
bring
that.
your friends.
Poor guy. Goodness.
I have improved.
Hell yeah. Door key! I don't really need that. Thanks though. Yeah! Excellent.
Too reckless.
Maybe if you reclassed more as cavalry. I'm just waiting for them to max their classes and then I want to put them on cavalry. But I do feel like I'm normally already on horses by this point. So I don't know. You're right, his cape is very funny. I love Fire Emblem Three Houses clipping issues. It amuses me. Most of them are okay. Come on, dude! Wasn't he supposed to run to the green safety tile? Hello? I wonder if they calculate their route before things change. That wouldn't make sense though, because what if they target an enemy that then dies before their turn? He's supposed to go to the green square, right? Or am I supposed to go to the green square? Do I have to talk to the villagers? Am I doing this wrong? I hope not. I'm not near one right now. Hold on. Let's clear this out. Punch up. Punch up! I guess the first animes I watched as a kid were Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon, but I guess the first one I actually decided to watch of my own outside my brother's influence was Naruto, I think. I think I'm the same. Naruto was running like on TV when I was in the like Pokemon phase, but I didn't actually like watch it. And I got into I got into anime, Naruto was one of the like very first ones I watched.
Weakling. That should put a stop to their reinforcements.
Well, that solves our back line at least. Which means we can run forward. Check the objective, that's a good point. Just defeat the enemy commander though. But I know that they gave us this tile for people to escape to, and it doesn't give me any terrain info on it. I gotta do something about this guy. Ingrid, can you? I don't think you can get that far. No. She can cause problems, but she can't get that far. Fairy Tail is still one of your favorites? I started it, but I didn't get very far. I should go back to it. I hear good things about it. If you don't mind Power of Friendship, then yes. Well, that's just most, like, shonen animes, isn't it? No, I was gonna send Felix up this way. And I wanted to send Sylvain with him. I actually wanted to send Ingrid with him, too, but plans have changed. Sylvain can't get very far because of all these people in his way. Boo. I trust them. I can probably... Well, that's a lot of guys, actually. Maybe I don't trust them alone. Maybe I should help them. It do be pretty long, but it's been a thing since 2009. I feel like everybody needs to watch one, like, over 100 episode anime at some point. You just gotta commit somewhere in there. I'm not gatekeeping it, right? If you don't want to watch 100 episodes, I don't blame you. But I feel like that's a rite of passage in a way. Anybody need it? Kind of worried about you, actually.
Apologies.
I wonder if you'd like Code Geass. Personally, I love Code Geass. I'm ahead off stream so I can work on some things. Stay safe. Thanks, Siux. Take care. I also really like existential and futuristic shows like Ghost in the Shell or Serial Experiments Lane? Is that what that says? Sorry, my text is small. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with those. What else did you say? Like Mecha and Slice of Life. Yeah, it does sound like you would enjoy Code Geass. I agree with Chris. I don't know where to put people. I feel like I don't have enough movement to get done what I want to get done. Oh boy. Oh no. Please don't kill him. Ooh. At least he like hits back a little. The curse of early game. Yeah. Meanwhile you have Felix. God, he's so good.
Another win.
Thanks, Felix. I actually played Three Houses before watching Code Geass, and then saw the similarities between Edelgard and Lelouch. Fascinating parallel there. I haven't thought about that. Code Geass was one of the early animes I watched, actually. And then I've rewatched it since then, and like, been able to take a lot more from it. I don't generally enjoy animes in the genre of Code Geass, and I think the characters are what I like most about Code Geass, rather than the like setting and theme. So I don't think I would watch more in that genre. Missed in 93%. That's just Fire Emblem, isn't it? But no, I did enjoy Code Geass.
Thank you so much.
Now you
Please, help my neighbors too.
I'm trying. I don't know what happened last time with him. Hang in there, guys. One of my fave mechas is called Eureka 7, and it's nearing its 20th anniversary. Oh wow. Okay, we're hanging in there. It is painful for me to imagine that, to come to the realization that 20 years ago was 2005. Oh god. I'm old. Time is never ending. We're all good, but we need to move. The bad thing about having brought Deju down this way is that, well, he's faster than I thought he was. I was gonna say he doesn't have a lot of movement, but actually he's kind of speedy. Never mind. Who's left? Just those guys? It kind of looks like it, actually. Okay. Felix, if you would. Well, how far can something get? Not far enough to really. I don't think he can get to Felix's tile, so I'll put him here. So then, yeah, I'll have Felix take out this guy first. Yeah! You can realize that Pokemon X and Y are 10 years old. Don't say that to me! Don't say that to me! Oh, don't hurt me like this. Ah! Boom, the bell tolls, time marches on. I decided to watch Evangelion on a whim one day. It was an experience. It's kind of like me with Madoka. I think I've told this story on stream. Madoka Magica got popular, but I didn't know why it was popular. I didn't know what it was. I just knew that everybody was watching it. And so I watched the first 2 episodes, which are cheerful. And I went, you know what? My sibling loves cutesy things. They would like this. And so then we got together and we decided to watch it. And then we hit episode 3, which is where Madoka Magica starts being Madoka Magica. Thankfully they were of an age where they could handle that. It's not like I showed this to a 5-year-old, don't worry. But I was like, look, I found this adorable magical girl anime. And then we binged the show in the entire day, and my parents, who were in different rooms and just kind of around while we were watching it, it was just every time it was make a contract, the whole house would just yell no. So that was fun. Now we get the boss fight music. It's funny because I'm general, our parents don't really know what anime is, but my late father watched Speed Racer back in the day, and my mom watched a Spanish dubbed version of Heidi back in Mexico, so it's in your blood. Yeah, I got my mom into anime. So I think to a certain extent, maybe you do inherit that. Yeah, Felix can do it. This is his mission. Hell yeah.
Stronger, huh? We'll see.
That should do it. We've chased those ruffians away for good.
Whee!
Thank you so much for your assistance. Please, accept this small gift as thanks.
Ooh. Whoa, dow. Love that for me. That's going to Felix. He's earned that. MVP! No one is surprised. Successfully completed a paralogue and earned a battalion! Fraldaria's soldiers! We just get thing after thing after thing. Woohoo! Boing.
We are grateful for your help.
You would have gotten something special if nobody died. Alas. It's not the shield, is it? Should I go back? Did I save already?
I doubt those bandits will stop anytime soon. But at least this village is safe.
Oh, fuck. Don't tell me that, Chris! Fuck. Is that why? Oh, no. Did I save? Did I save?
This village was important to the late king. If we hadn't saved it, I wouldn't have been able to face his majesty.
It is your job to help me, but I'm also panicking.
How foolish.
Pardon?
We were protecting your subjects, not your ego.
Oh no.
I don't give a damn as to whether you can bring yourself to face a dead king.
I can't focus on the dialogue right now, I'm panicking.
I will not tolerate such language from you.
I came here to hone my blade and to save innocent people. I suppose if I had died, you would say the same thing you did after Glenn's death.
I need to focus. This is so dramatic. Oh no.
He died like a true knight. I have nothing more to say. I'm going back.
I'm sorry you had to see that. He's been that way for 4 years now. Of course, I understand his sentiment, to some extent. It all comes down to, well, a difference of opinion.
I understand Felix as well.
So that's how you feel about it. How fortunate Felix is to have met someone like you. There's nothing as heartening as having someone around who really understands you. He's an odd boy, thick-headed in some ways, but he's my son all the same. I'm glad he has you to look after him.
I feel like Rodrigue could try harder. Oh god, did I already save? Did I already save? I might have already saved. Oh, fuck me. Feely, what did you do? Oh. You know, I'm not upset for the stat reasons or the meta reasons. It's the personal. Son of a bitch. Okay. I can't like get into a I'm so mad. Oh no. Oh no. What did I do? God damn it. Okay. Okay. I'm so disappointed in myself. Alright. I did check, and the wiki said this true chivalry end if every villager survived. Son of a bitch. Well, that would explain some things to me. I did wonder how the hell I had missed getting that for him. You did awesome though, Feely. No, Feely fucked up. Oh, I'm so sorry,
Intriguing.
my boy.
Thank you. It was nothing.
I wish I had known that.
Of course I got it. No need to butter me up.
To be fair, if you prefer to know it now than near the end of the game, I would have preferred to have known it before I saved. No, Feely did good. I will die on this hill. Feely fucked up. I don't think there's anything I can do. I have like a conspiracy hope. Oh,
That's a relief.
I'm pretty sure only one of them died. That's really the salt in the
making me
wound.
blush.
I think we only lost one of them. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
That's a relief.
That sucks ass so bad.
Am I starting to master this?
Yeah, I think it was one.
I've learned a lot.
Torment. Absolute torment. I have failed my boy. I can't believe this. I can't believe this shit. I'm just like
really getting the hang of
blindly
this.
clicking buttons here until I can get to a screen where I can see
this was a test.
my save log and see that yes, it's over.
All right,
There's no
that's
hope.
enough. Hey,
for
that
anyone
was
who
useful.
doesn't know what we're talking about, Felix is.
Hey,
I
that
guess
was
it's a
useful.
hero's relic, right? Oh, it was the idiot who kept charging the soldier. Son of a bitch. I wasn't sure if you'd known since you already did the main route beforehand and only came to mind after it. Yeah, thank you for looking out for me. No. Felix's relic is a shield. that runs in his family.
Thank you, Professor.
It's like passed down generation like all of the other relics are. But the thing is,
I'm sure I'll get it again next time.
House Fraldarius is literally considered like the king's shield. Like they're the right hand always. Which is part of why the dynamic between Felix and Dimitri is so significant. Because like they're supposed to be like Felix is supposed to be his advisor and his like right hand guard basically. And so that shield represents all of that.
Thanks for your time.
Like in the most literal way. I mean the crest of Fraldarius looks like a shield, I'm pretty sure. It's very thematic, it's a whole thing. And you're supposed to get it in that fight.
Am I making progress?
And apparently, Ophelia Hoshino fucked it up. Okay. I'm so mad. I think you guys are fine. I think it's fine. I don't think I have anything else to do.
Professor.
Did you lose? I didn't lose, apparently. Or are you asking Daniel? It was a draw. Against an 8-year-old? What were you playing? Her inner Hubert is coming out, I'm scared. Okay. At least I get to talk to my girl. I'd like to get back to fundamentals, and since the word knight originally referred to one who fights on horseback, I need to practice riding and using a lance. Focus on lance and flying for Pegasus Knight, or put her in a cavalry. You can do it, it's fine, I'll just put her back. It's whatever. You can do what you want, girl. I'll get you on a horse, I promise. Flayn would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? No. I'm not in a good mood, Flayn.
Excuse me, Professor. May I have a moment of your time?
Certainly.
Ah, wonderful. I was hoping you might enlighten me. About yourself, that is. You see, I happen to be quite curious about you.
Oh? Why is that?
Well, because there is something different about you. You possess an air of mystery.
Do I know?
I could not help but notice when first we met. I am intrigued, to say the least. I find it rather difficult to put into words. Were I to wax poetic, I would say you remind me of the sea. Have you ever been, Professor?
A few times, yes.
The sea is vast, boundless. On the surface, all seems still. Yet beneath that stillness, it is unfathomably deep. Within, it teems with life. Yet without, one is lucky to glimpse a fleeting shadow. And yet, all one must do is cast a line to grasp hold of all that life. You cannot see it at a glance, but it is there all the same.
What are you talking about, exactly?
About fish, of course. Oh, bother. I got sidetracked, didn't I? Right. About the sea. During a storm, the once calm waters become mighty enough to overturn even the vastest ships. Not unlike you. You are calm. You carry yourself with poise. Yet you wield great power. My brother was uncertain of you at first. He once referred to you as a youth of dubious origin.
I mean, my origin is pretty dubious.
Oh, but please do not think ill of him. He is incredibly dedicated to his work. So surely you understand why he would have doubts about one of whom he knows so little. Nobody even seems to know your age. Incidentally, how old are you?
People with glass houses, Flayn. I don't actually know. Or I'd rather not say. I don't think Byleth knows. I'm gonna be real. I don't actually know.
Wait, you do not know your own age? You truly are mysterious. Looking at you, it is quite difficult for me to determine. I wonder... Could you be younger than your own students?
Maybe. And how old are you?
Who? Me?
You're the only person in the room.
Well, I am roughly the same age as the other youths here.
Roughly. You look younger than the others.
Be that as it may, it is simply not the case. Oh, by the way, you should know I had actually been considering enrolling in the academy for a while. I have endured hard times, but I am so grateful that those very experiences led to my acceptance at the academy. Oh, my apologies. I am sure you have much work to do. I will not keep you any longer. We must speak again sometime, if that would be all right. Have a lovely day.
Yes, if you do the math, Violet is 21. But does Violet know that? I don't know. Oh boy, what do we got? Holy Kingdom of Fargus Founding Day is today! There's a special dish in the dining hall. Partake in the festivities? I will. Who's coming to dinner? Hey!
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
They're a cute pair too. I like their supports. They're fun. Yeah! At least your boyfriend is here to help. I need it. I need the emotional support. Oh. Who would say no? Legit zero
We did well
downsides.
enough.
Maybe impatient people? Like if you wanted to blow through the story. Ba-da-bam-bam-bam. Wait.
I can do better now.
Oh, he learned Thorin. Nice.
There's so much left to learn.
I'm a natural.
You sure are.
Well worth the effort.
Okay. How bad did I fuck up? It's Marianne's birthday. We'll give her a tea party. Hi, Marianne. Let's give you some chamomile.
Did you need something from me? Thank you very much.
She could use a soothing brew, I think.
So nice and warm.
The Last Battle, Fashion, the Opera. Fashion? Yeah, I don't think she was interested in any of those. Poor baby. Thanks for everything. Gift you'd like to receive. School days. I don't think she's gonna like this either. Oh, I was wrong. She's so like self-deprecating that I wasn't sure what to say to her. Poor baby. Exploring monastery, monastery rules, a dinner invitation. Oh. I'm like so nervous to talk to her, but that worked. At least we had a pleasant conversation. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the tea. I look forward to doing this again.
Of course, of course. I do enjoy Marianne. I am not going to recruit her. I'm so sorry. Oh god, okay. How bad is it? How bad is it? Oh, don't autosave. Just rub it in. Oh. Yeah, there's no going back. Fuck. Oh. This is my punishment. This is my punishment for killing Marianne and Dorothea. It's not a big deal. I'm just upset. Son of a bitch. Okay. I'm so mad. Oh, at least we have so many supports to enjoy. Terrible, awful, the worst. I've lived without it before. So what happened? What happened is in Felix's paralogue, oh, fuck me. In Felix's paralogue, if you do it perfectly, you get his hero's relic. And I very slightly fucked up and then saved. So we don't get it. So we get to do the whole run without his special shield, which doesn't matter really meta-wise or stat-wise, but on an emotional level, on a storytelling level, on the levels of the reason why I play this game, it makes me sad, and I'm sad now. And it's fine. And he didn't get any supports. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. It's fine. Emotional damage, indeed. I'm gonna complete the DLC so that way we can recruit Yuri to make up for it.
Okay, Mercy. This time we're gonna be really good and get the supplies with no detours.
You're so good at sticking to a plan. I should leave the shopping to you. I'll stay out of your way and just browse.
Hey, that's not fair. I want to browse too.
Looks like you girls are having a good time.
He doesn't look shady at all.
Annie, is this a friend of yours?
I've never seen this person before. I'm sorry to be rude, but we're kind of busy.
Wait a minute. I think you're shopping with money you stole. But no need to worry your pretty little heads. I'm just gonna have to take it back for us common folk.
Step back, Mercy. This could get dangerous. Listen here, you. There's no way you can win against me. I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to. So just back away.
You think you can talk to me that way? I'm gonna...
Oh, the knights are coming.
What?
Annie, run!
This is far enough. We should be safe.
I hope so. But what were you thinking? That sort of behavior isn't like you at all.
I thought you were in danger, Mercy.
You're actually blaming me for this? It's like I don't even know you anymore.
Calm down, Mercy.
Mercy! I was just trying to protect you.
Oh. You know that meme of like somebody's pointing a gun at two people and the one goes no and jumps in front of the other and then the other one like folds themselves over the other guy and is like no. That's what just happened there. I do feel a bit bad that I also forgot that this was this quest. It's okay. It's okay. It's just annoying and sad. It's not your fault. It's fine. We'll survive. Obviously, I've survived my first Blue Lions playthrough because I was wondering, because I made it to the end of my Blue Lions playthrough without that shield. And when I did the Black Eagles, I got the shield, and I wondered how the hell did I not know that Felix had a hero's relic? Apparently. Apparently. Just throw tomatoes at me later. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just go home and write Sylvix fanfiction or something, then I'll feel better. This should cheer me up. Look. They're buddies. Oh, he's so cute. Are you two just staring at each other?
You don't like to talk much, huh, Dudu?
I am not skilled in conversation.
Any particular reason?
Reason? I am only here at the monastery because this is where His Highness wishes me to be.
Does Dedue have painted nails, or is it just the lighting? Do you guys see that? Like, it looks like his nail is golden.
Many here are frightened of me, disgusted by me. I grow weary of it.
That makes sense. A lot of people hate Dusker. They think all kinds of terrible things. Some of them even think you kidnap and eat people.
Oh.
We sound like true monsters.
Yeah, look, you can just see his thumbnail here. And it looks like it's golden. Does he paint his nails? That's so sweet. I love that for him. He doesn't feel like the type to go extra, and yet, here he is.
Why are you smiling? Shouldn't it make you angry?
I suppose.
If those people would just talk to you, I'm sure they'd change their minds. I'll admit that when I first got here, I found you kind of intimidating. I didn't know if it was okay to talk to you. I hesitated.
I think that's just how they look. I don't know. I need to see more shots of his hands.
But like I said before, I just wanted to get to know you. And now that I have, I'm not scared at all.
I am not very good at interesting conversation.
We can work on that. Tell me about Dusker. What was your hometown like?
Calm. More forested than Fargus. Each town had a specialty. Smithing, fishing. You would be better off reading about it in a book.
Okay, maybe you're right. But answer me one thing. You're a great cook and you learned at home. Why don't you make more Dusker-style food?
As we have established, people hate Dusker. Food by itself may be harmless, but it is better not to sow seeds of discontent.
That's so sad. That you can't even engage in what's left of your culture because you're afraid that it'll make you be persecuted.
Ah. But the cuisine of Dusker is delicious. I'd really like to try more of it.
I am pleased to hear you say so.
Yeah, I'm not sure if his nails are supposed to be painted or if that's just how they're handling fingernails on darker skin. Maybe if we get some better looks at like Cyril and Petra and Claude, we might get a better idea. I don't think anybody else in the game is quite as dark as Dedue, though. Cyril might be the closest. Correct me if I'm missing someone. There's Happy. She's pretty darker toned. We're gonna have to look. I'm very curious now. Whee! Just with Dimitri.
Ingrid, I've been doing some thinking, and it occurs to me that I owe you an apology.
I believe last time on their paralogue or their support, he brought up Glenn and it started an argument.
What? Why do you seem so serious?
In a just world, you would be happily married to Glenn. He truly loved you, and it's clear that you care deeply for him as well. But on that awful night, he died right before my eyes. I could do nothing to prevent it. In a way, I'm responsible for you losing the joyous future that should have been yours. I know my words can change nothing, but I'm so sorry, Ingrid.
Dimitri, I don't think that's your fault.
No, Your Highness. There's no need to apologize. Glenn's death, it still doesn't feel real.
I think he was like 13, but yeah.
I always looked up to Glenn. He was the very picture of a perfect knight, noble and virtuous.
It is survivor's guilt, yeah. Dimitri has a lot of that.
In the end, he laid down his life, the ultimate sacrifice. I feel proud of him in ways that words can't quantify.
Don't let Felix hear you say that.
Proud? Truly?
That's right. I feel proud that he died for those he was sworn to protect. Proud that he passed from this realm to the next as a perfect knight.
Are you really trying to turn his needless death into an ideal to uphold? You and he are so alike.
Needless death? How can you say that? Glenn gave his life for you, for everyone, and this is how you speak of his sacrifice?
You weren't there. You didn't witness his last moments. If you had, you wouldn't feel that way.
I don't care to hear your interpretation of his final moments. He was and will always be an ideal knight.
You would do well to rethink that ideal, my friend.
Pardon me? He served in your guard. He took great pride in what he did, in protecting you. The very least you can do is not spit on his memory. If you'll excuse me.
What is the matter with me?
Something I've always enjoyed about Ingrid's character is that one of her biggest character flaws is that she does not hear what people are actually saying to her and only ever hears them through her own personal filters. Like, Dimitri was saying, you're trying to become the perfect knight and your idea of the perfect knight is dying. And all she heard was, I'm not grateful for Glenn dying. I'm not grateful that Glenn protected me. And this issue of hers comes up in her fights with Felix too, and in the way that she treats Sylvain also. And I just, it's subtle. A lot of people don't talk about it, but I find it so interesting about her. I think it's really well done, I guess. Now time for some sillies, I think. Hopefully this is silly.
Your Highness? Why are you in my room?
Sorry, I need to hide in here, just for a while. I'll have you know this is all your fault.
Hide? From who?
It's, a girl from the academy.
I'm sorry, it's a what?
This is all because of your insistence that I go and ask a girl out.
You didn't give her a dagger, did you? Is that why you're hiding? Does she have a dagger, Dimitri?
Look, you kept true to your promise to improve your behavior. So I felt it was only right to make good on my side of the bargain, too.
You invited a girl to dinner, and now she's chasing you around. What's the big deal? Unless... Did you use one of my pickup lines? Those words are dangerous in the wrong hands. With me, people know a line's a line and I'm joking.
No, they
but
don't.
You, nobody's ever accused you of being funny.
Sylvain,
I clearly underestimated the difficulty of the task. But what do I do now?
Relax, Your Highness. Relax. I'll sort this whole thing out real easy. All we have to do is figure out how to make this girl lose interest in you.
oh my god, just talk to her.
And making girls lose interest is what I'm best at. You just wait right there, and I'll fix everything.
I love him. What a disaster. What an awful, awful man. Terrible. I love him.
It was my naivete that brought this about. I cannot place this immense burden on your shoulders.
Baby boy, it's just talking to a girl.
This is no job for an amateur. You need a professional's help. Trying to do everything yourself has never served you so well, so just leave this to the master. Even the dagger incident could have been avoided if you had just talked with me beforehand.
There wasn't time for consultation. I only learned she was leaving on the day of her departure.
There's so much we've known each other our whole lives energy in this conversation, and we don't get to see enough of this like brotherly bond between them, and it's a tragedy. It's a crime, truly. I love this dynamic.
Whatever you say. The point is, you need to learn to rely on me for these types of things in the future.
Like, Sylvain wants so desperately to be the big brother of his friend group.
For now, I got this. And if I ever need help with something you know how to help with, then maybe you can do the same for me.
Sylvain. Very well. When that time comes, I promise to help you as best I can. A Knight of Fargus never goes back on his word. Isn't that right? You're a good man, Sylvain. I'm sorry to do this to you. Best of luck.
Please, Your Highness. I've spent years honing my skills for just this situation. Watch and learn.
Their support is so funny. Oh, it's a tragedy. Sylvain... It hurts me so much. It makes so much character sense, but it hurts me so much that Sylvain has supports with, like, barely any of the men. And they're all, I'm pretty sure all of them end at B. Except for Felix. All of them end at B, or if you're male Byleth. Like, he cannot get close to people. He also doesn't have a lot of A supports in general. Like, look, like Lysithea, Marianne, Hilda, Leonie, all of them are B. Like, Sylvain does not have a lot of A supports because of who he is. But just like, he needs male friendships. But and yeah, like his highest supports are with Ingrid and Felix, which makes sense. But like, he grew up with Dimitri, so where are the high Dimitri supports? Come on. Tragic. I do enjoy his support line with Mercedes. It's kind of like, I kind of feel like only the people who like are positioned just right. I don't count Lawrence as a guy. He's a guy. Only the people who are positioned just right to be able to crack into that shell of his and get past all of the like philandering, performative nonsense are able to actually get to the real Sylvain, and they're the only people who are able to hit A supports. Except for maybe Dedue. I would argue that Dedue does get a glimpse of the real Sylvain. But, like, Felix obviously does. Ingrid starts to get there, but, like, they have a leg up. And then Dorothea is, you know, she's excellent at laying waste to like posers and just posturing men anyway, so like she managed to slip past it. But like, he's just so guarded. I want more support for him. I want him to have a happy life. He needs growth. And he does a bit, yeah. I don't remember her B support with him. I remember him basically reading her magic textbook upside down over her shoulder and then solving the problem. I don't remember where that support line goes. I don't think anybody maxed their classes. Let's see. I don't think we got there yet. We're like really close with a lot of them, but I don't think they've made it yet. Lysithea, I don't remember. Lawrence is a mess, and especially his haircut. I don't like Lawrence. Leave him alone. I know that there are yeah, they don't go past B. I don't remember what their B support was though. All I can think is someone please fix his hair. I mean, I used to, I mean, I will still say that, but, Three Hopes Sylvain really humbled me. For all of that. What do we have going on here? A cursed relic. Okay, that seems, whose paralogue is that? That's Constance and, okay. There's, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I do kind of need to rest for the sake of the Sword of the Creator. But am I high enough? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Am I high enough level to handle the battle today? Or this month? It's not gonna tell me, is it? No. I mean, we're probably okay. We might do battles to try and, like, grind up some like, class experience. Try and max their classes. That might be the move. No rest. Save up for repair materials. I think we're gonna do some more battles. Just some side battles. I don't know if we should do this yet if we haven't recruited them yet. I mean, I have Constance, but I don't have Yuri. And I do have a lot of quests going on here. They also just 13 or 11. This one suggests 20. We're not quite there yet. I don't know that I need the gold. I don't remember how much gold I have. I think I got more Boyons. Wait until you get him. It's for his relic. Okay. Okay. Then yeah, I'll wait on that. Which of these do I want to do? Fight some bandits. Where is that? Monastery outskirts, kingdom territory, monastery outskirts. Why don't we just go down the line, I guess? You don't have Yuri? What was Ingrid and Dorothea's paralogue then? I haven't recruited Yuri yet. I mean, yes, they are that kind of Yuri, but I'm not letting you miss out on that relic. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. I guess I'll just save over it. There's nothing to do for it. Ugh. Tragic. So sad. It's fine. You can play the whole game without that relic. It's just infuriating. Why would they do that? Oh, we're just jumping right in, huh? I don't know. I wish I could tell who needs ups for their class, but that is the technical term, by the way. This is probably not that big of a deal. I think I forgot to ask Ferdinand to join this month also. Oops. Oh well. Is this everybody on the field? I think so, because we have Flame out. Yeah, it's 10 people, the class is 8 plus Byleth, and so Flame. Yeah, that's right. Okay, how about we look at who needs the most leveling? 19, 23, 19, Flame does. You could use some. You're 17, so you could also use some. Felix is pretty high, yeah, 23, 20, 17, and I think Annette, sorry, not Mercy. Well, you're both 19. So then why don't I swap you, and we'll do that. To try and give them the best chance of getting more hits in. Although I'm gonna swap him with Flame because I don't use her as much, and so I want to focus more on the people I use more. That's probably fine. Alright, now supports. Who do I need to bond with? I upped with Mercy already, so it's just Sylvain, Felix, and Dedue, it looks like. Not that I expect too much. Hi, Red Blue, welcome in! How are you? Ferdy will just reject you again. Oh, I was thinking about it. We're coming up on the ball, which means that we're coming up on needing to choose a dancer, and we were debating Dancer Ferdy, but I think I need to recruit him in order to do that. So I might have to bite the bullet and take the deck supplements to try desperately to get his approval. If that's the case, I'll put him here. And I was trying to bond with Sylvain too. Okay, I'll do that. Doing nice, finally dumped my engaged mods into my PC, so I'm looking forward to play with mods. Interesting. One that lets you inherit 5 skills instead of only 2. Interesting, interesting. Check charm stat is at least 13. For the ball? Yeah, I usually, I could put it on Byleth, but I don't think I will. I don't know if you can, actually. I put it on Felix before because his charm is 13. Is that your charm? Jesus, Dimitri. Are they being boosted by something? I think everybody's doing pretty well. Not Ash. Byleth can't dance. I know what you mean, but it's funny to imagine. Okay, he can't go. Yeah, most of them are pretty good, honestly. There's another mod that expands your number of units. Nice. They recreate all the emblems as actual units. Neat. So it could be played like warriors, but be good. That's cool. I don't think I would play with mods, but that is neat. What about you, Dimitri? You're still trying to bond with the girls and Felix. Are you in a good position for any of that? Why don't we do this? That'll probably help. I wanted to give Felix... No, I just took him off the field. Ah, that's not what I wanted. There we go. He probably went back where I wanted him. Yeah. I wanted to give Felix the Wodao. And I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Items... We don't need this. Well, I guess he can keep his prayer ring. Wodao. That's for me. I think he can use it. What? Items. Beautiful, distinct sword with a high crit. Love that for him. Not that he needs it, but he can have it. You can give Marth his own emblem ring that way. Yeah, I guess so. A 3 houses randomizer. Interesting. Do I want Constance? I guess I can keep Constance on. Why not? Who's she on? Wait, who is she on? It won't show me in there. Okay. She's probably on Violet. Did I get anything else that I need to distribute? I don't think so. Oh, your javelin's going down, bud. You're gonna need a new lance soon. I'm not too worried for this fight, though. Ash is great. All decked out. You guys should be good then. Yeah. Oh, what is my dex? Speaking of. That's not where I see that. It's 15. What did I need to convince Ferdy to join me? Was it 15 or was it 16? We were really close. I know that. Behold, the killer sword. Yes, very good, very good. Okay. It's not that big a deal. It's probably fine. Oh, that reminds me. Your talk of the timer reminds me that the way I'm gonna play time skip is I'm not going to have a lot of control over a certain character. If you know, you know. They're just going to charge at the first thing that they can fight. So we'll see if we can keep them alive through that behavior.
I'll give it my all.
That'll be fun. You can come up here. You don't need to use the longbow for that. A regular bow will probably suffice. I'll just do it.
I've got you!
Oh, nice!
Doing my part.
Was going to accept not being able to kill him, but alright! Good job. I keep forgetting Ash has stride. I need to remember that. That's useful, and it would have fucking saved the goddamn villagers. I'm not bitter.
I'm on it. Ready.
I'm gonna keep her near him.
I'll go.
I'll go. You can come up here too. You can really.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cute.
Here we go.
I'm a little worried about. I mean, Mercy can handle herself, but I don't want
I'll cut
to
through.
push it too much. I zone back in to save the goddamn villagers.
Stay focused.
I'm so mad. I'm never gonna live that down.
Let us away.
Although, clearly I have done it
What should I
before
do?
and survived. It's fine. I'm just salty. Oh well. Ooh. Yeah, hang in there. Oh, nice. Easy peasy.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Okay, so she needs 15 more hits. Oh, nice. That's the nice thing about bunching them up. And they came to Mercy anyway. Well, that's why we keep Nosferatu on her. She's got a while for her class, though.
This isn't so hard.
Nice. Would you like some fries with that salt? Well, I have my pretzels, so there's that. Hang in there, Annie. Ooh. She might go down if another guy hits her. I had a 50% chance of hitting her, too. Can you reach her? Okay, okay. She's alright. Oh, and she healed. Why did she heal? What does she have on her? Is it the battalion renewal? I thought that was Mercy. Battalion renewal. 30% of max HP at the start of each turn. Okay. Well, that's convenient. That'll work. Okay. You can come up here. Pew pew. I've been spoiled by double hits. Now I expect them, even when I don't get them.
Is this a joke?
You're fine. Relax. Who's close? I wanted Ingrid to get on a horse, so she must. How far is she from a horse? Yeah. Ow. Okay, yeah, she's really close. So we gotta fight. We gotta prioritize Ingrid here. Who else is in a basic class? Is Felix in a basic class? Or whatever the rank is on them. Let's find out. I don't think so, because I think we
Next
just
time,
leveled
bring
him
your
up.
friends.
Yeah. He's fine. Sylvain's not on a horse yet. He should be. So... Do it again. Yeah!
Just give up.
Okay, so he's got 10 left. So... That's... Annette, Ingrid, and Sylvain really need to get in the fray. Oh, I forgot. Annie, can you help her out? Thank you.
Ow, thanks.
She's pretty high up, so she probably just reclassed. The short spear looks like the weapon of the big bad in the new Transformers movie. It's really good and everyone should watch right now. I'm not a Transformers person. I'm glad you enjoyed it though. I did used to have the Transformers DS games. They came out with 2 of them, one for like the... what are the names of the guys? There's the Autobots and the... Megatrons. I'm so sorry. The good ones and the bad ones. Decepticons, is that it? It's something silly. Decepticons. Deceptions. I think it's, yeah. We had both of them, and I liked just like driving around the city as a car, but I didn't like getting in the fights. I want to get Annie up here. Oh god, not like that. We need to lure them down a little. Ingrid's farthest place is where Dimitri is standing, so can you lure a couple people over for me? Car guys and liar bads, yeah. That's one of the franchises that was like 80s toys, right? That's why they have ridiculous names. How far is to do also? Did we tier him up? Armored Knight? I can't remember how advanced these classes are. So what map is this again? This is just a random side battle, but it was where we did the very first fight to like kind of test our ability as a teacher, basically. I believe Claude and gang were over here with Manuela, and then Edelgard and gang were over here with Hanneman. He-Man was created to sell unsold Conan the Barbarian toys. That's delightful. Resourceful. Good for him. Work smarter, not harder, right?
Ha! Thank you. Ha!
Mercy's probably fine right there, honestly. Although, I wanted her to bond with Sylvain, so maybe I'll put her here. Ooh. Vicious. Yeah!
That one is
Show him.
expected.
I don't know that we're gonna get there this fight with him, though. Oh, is that what we're doing? I forgot why we were here.
Close one.
Damn, Annie, look at that. Love that for her.
Thank goodness.
Was She-Ra subsequently created to sell unsold He-Man toys? I feel like the body structure of those toys would be different, but I don't know. I'm not familiar enough. Who was really close? Somebody was. Which one of you was it? Was it Annie? Let's find out. Maybe it was Ingrid.
What's done is done.
Annie's close, but not like 5 points away. So maybe it was Ingrid. We'll bring her up. Keep him next to her. But I liked her Netflix original series. I didn't end up watching that. There was there was some fandom beef. How much of my dirty laundry do I want to air out? Let's just say that some of the controversies that were happening in the Voltron fandom carried over. And I didn't want to be a part of that. And if you know, you know, and if you don't worry about it. You don't need to know. It's very good and very gay. So I hear. There was drama, and I wasn't here for it. Run. Run. I love when they go after the like one guy who would kill them in one hit. It's like, why was that the choice you made? Alright, let's get Ingrid her points. Oh my god. This is crazy. Why are you fighting with a short spear?
Too slow.
I don't, but I heard Voltron Reboot crashed and burned at the end. So we don't talk about Season 8. Oh god. I will literally be cancelled if I talk too much about Voltron though, so I have to be very careful. It was bad. It was... Things got ugly. About Voltron? Really?
Be gone.
Either you're being sarcastic or you don't know.
I'm really getting the hang of this.
Or you don't know. Oh, you don't know, Cass. Oh, Cass. I wonder if Coley Does Things has a video. She was in the Voltron fandom. There was drama. There was so much drama. Oh god. Voltron. I loved Voltron. The reboot. I don't normally like space stuff, but I enjoyed it.
Had to be done.
There was drama. Voltron was it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It became one of my primary fandoms. I'm one of those people who Save yourself the cancellation. Yes, yes, yes. Just harass me later about it. And I'm one of those people who like gets really into one fandom usually, and so it sounds worse when I say it this way. I left the Hoshino fandom for the Voltron fandom. You don't like space stuff, but you're from space. Hence why I don't like space stuff. They do it wrong. Also, it's not interesting to me because it's my everyday. But yeah, it became like my hyperfixation for a while. Not Hoshino, yeah. Hoshino was a hyperfixation, and then Voltron was a hyperfixation. So I loved Voltron. I had a lot of fun with Voltron. Voltron was good for a while, and then it got bad. But the fandom was a fucking nightmare. There were some awesome parts of it. I got to participate in some really, really great things through it. I made friends, I have great memories, but that's because I curated my feed. And if the wrong people had found me, I genuinely could have been bullied off the internet. Like, that's the level that people were at. And when you think about fandom, like, harassing voice actors, Voltron didn't start that. I'm not gonna make that claim. But that started around the time, I mean, it's always been around, but that got really popular as a thing to do around the time that Voltron was big, which means that shipping discourse became a way to attack voice actors. Like, that's the kind of fandom we're talking about. And like any fandom, you know, there were good parts of it. There were, if you just didn't follow certain people, you'd have a wonderful time. Wonderful time. But there was a very big and very loud part of the fandom that engaged in severe bullying. I don't know if Coley Does Things has a video on it, but if she does, she would be a great resource. She does a lot of videos on just like fandom culture and like things that happen in fandom. I'll write her name here. Coley Does Things here on YouTube. Look her up. She has great videos. If you're a big fandom person, you'll enjoy her videos. They're wacky, and she really definitely captures the energy of like a Tumblr fandom. It's great. I don't remember if she has a Voltron video or not. I know that she was in the Voltron fandom and she saw some of the shit. But yeah. The greatest sin you can commit in fandom is shipping the quote-unquote wrong ship. And I have done that before, and it creates problems for you. And that's as much as I will say. Stand. Hang in there. I don't know if the other fandoms I'm in right now have some of that. I imagine Genshin probably has some of that. Because I know that there's been like discourse about like certain characters. Genshin has immortal 12-year-old type characters, and so I know there's discourse. There must be. Any fandom with immortal 12-year-olds has has discourse. Actually, I can immediately think of a ship that is highly controversial in the Genshin fandom, so I'm sure it's there. I avoid most of that kind of stuff.
I aim for greatness.
I'm fine, but she's so close, but we haven't gotten there, and the fight's over. We have another fight after this, so it's fine. But she made a video about it less than 2 weeks ago. There we go. I blocked it out of my memory and didn't watch it because I can't go back. Well, there you go. There's discourse right now over the new character coming up. Is that, is her name Veressa, I want to say? I think she looks cute, but I have heard that there is some discourse. There is Veressa, yes. I think she looks cute. I have opinions about some of the debate going on, but I'm not gonna go into it. I disagree with some of the prevailing opinions I see going on. That's about as much as we need to say there. We're going down the line, so we'll do the next one here. Is that the cowgirl? Yes. She is cute, but Genshin fandom is just never happy. They really are. I think the problem that we see with Genshin is similar to the problem we saw with Hitalia. Not to traumatize anyone. The fandom is so big that there are so many different spheres, but when they complain online, it sounds like it's all one voice. So the bad actors seem like they are the whole fandom when they're not, if that makes sense. You can swap Genshin with Hoyoverse and you'd still be right. Yeah, I'm not as deep in the Star Rail spheres to know what the drama is. I'm sure there is drama. I'm sure there is drama. I have been in a Discord with someone who said nasty things about people who have opinions about Avon that I agree with, and I went, uh-oh. I'm in danger. Negative people are the loudest. It's true. It's true. And you know, Fire Emblem isn't safe from that. Just look at the comments in my Rhea video. But again, by sticking almost exclusively to the Sylvix areas, I don't see most of it. Oh, Avon? He's very divisive. Yeah, I've heard a couple of things. And I'm not gonna get involved in any of it. I'm too old for fandom discourse. Okay. We know that Ingrid is like right on the cusp of leveling up, and Sylvain needs to be— Did anybody up their supports while we're sitting here? I'm so sorry to anybody who watches my streams not realizing that it's mostly just us shooting the shit about every fandom. This is a Fire Emblem stream, but it is not a Fire Emblem stream. Just smile and wave in horrors. The fandom runs rampant. The block button exists for a reason. Don't be afraid to use it. 1000%. 1000%. So that's me. I managed to bond with Sylvain and Mercy, which is good. So I just need to focus on Dedue and Felix now, which is good to know. Where are they? Well, I should decide where they go, really, is the actual. I made people mad on some of my Star Rail takes, especially ship-wise. Well, you said a minute ago you don't ship anything except for Firefly and the Trailblazer, right? So I am sure that you've gotten into fights. Felix and the girls. Okay. So where are you, Felix? You can come up here, and the girls come up here. Annie needs to level up, but everybody else in that trio is pretty good. So, and if Felix is going that way, I needed to bond with Felix and Dedue, right? Yes. So I'll send Dedue that way too. And who do you need to do? Me, Felix, okay. Then the girls, yeah, okay, that works. So, I'll leave them there and try to remember that, like, it's this squad going up that way and then this little squad going over that way. That's the trouble, is that, like, I'm like, everybody needs supports with everybody, and I can't do that if I'm trying to split the party, but did anybody break any of their shit while we're here? I think we're still good. Hey, still hanging in there. This isn't, like, that complex of a fight, so I'm not too worried about not having enough to attack, and we always have the convoy. Yeah, I think we're fine. I keep my ships to myself because of how terrifying it gets. Yeah, that's valid. You are valid. If I ship a ship that I know is extremely popular and not the most controversial, then I'll talk about it, like Sylvix. I'm sure there are people who are sick of it, which is fair, but I know that I'm probably not gonna be beheaded over it. I'm not gonna tell you my Genshin ships. I'm not going there. I'd be canceled. I have some cancelable ships. I don't ship anyone specifically, and that's valid. You are valid. You are welcome here. I greatly enjoy romance novel games. I don't actually read a lot of romance novels. I like dating games is what I'm trying to say, like dating sims and such. So I like shipping. That has always been an aspect of fandom that has brought me great joy. And I get the most into a fandom when I find a ship that I like. So that's how I enjoy fandom. But if you enjoy just characters without all of that, like, more power to you. Oh, hell yeah! Excellent.
That was tough.
Dating games like Fire Emblem.
I'm glad I can count on you.
Hell yeah. You can't get child units in Three Houses, and that's sad. It makes sense. It makes sense, but I missed that aspect. I heard you played Katawa Shoujo and I missed it. You did!
What should I do?
I did. I played, I think only once on stream. We left in the middle of our playthrough. The VOD is up. You could go check it out. Katawa Shoujo was one of my first dating sims, like proper dating sims. I used to play these like buy them at Target, like hook them up analog style to the TV, right, with the like red, yellow, white cord kind of dating sim games for girls things that they used to sell. So that I would call that my first dating sim. But if you want like an actual
I'm on it.
an actual like first dating sim, Katawa Shoujo was probably one of my first ones. And I love that game. I would love to get back to our playthrough of it. Red, white, yellow cords, oh my god. Yeah.
This is what a real man looks like.
Something about that line at this moment.
Here
Extra
goes.
funny. I saw that VOD. It was great. I am glad you liked it. I love that game. What's the pigeon dating sim called? Is that Hatful Boyfriend? I haven't actually played that one. I heard it's fucked up.
Thank goodness.
Trying to think what are my favorite like dating sims. I was enjoying A Date with Death. Is that what it's called? The one where you date the Grim Reaper? It's relatively new. They're gonna be adding Dream Daddy's fun. They're gonna be adding voice acting if they haven't gotten it in yet. And it's Jonas Scott, which is exciting for me. I love his work.
Oh,
So that's gonna be fun. I love the lead in that game. He's wonderful. Isn't the pigeon dating sim like, it's like a horror game or something. I did play Doki Doki. I don't know that that counts. Who goes where? I think I already fucked up my formation actually. I'll send him up there.
I'll cut through.
You'll cut through? What'll you cut through? Go over here. Am I caught up in chat here? Aren't you an actual human romancing PNGs of birds? I don't know the full plot. It's a weird
Let us
game.
away.
It's a weird game. Doesn't that pigeon one have like every toxic relationship trigger warning under the sun? Yeah. I think there's an ending where you get tortured to death, but I don't know for sure. You can go that way.
Stay focused.
That's one of those games that has a like fucked up doctor character. And I say this jokingly. So if you're one of those people that character is for, know that I mean this jokingly. But I don't trust anybody who likes the fucked up doctor character. Never trust those people. Ash is on it with the crits today. But I feel the same way about people who think like Dottore from Genshin is hot. I only think of the Hatful Boyfriend doctored shippers, and I'm like, no. Evil doctors are terrifying. Thank you. I know that character is for someone. There's like an archetype of people who those characters are for, but it's not me. How about the KFC dating sim? I have not checked that out. I know what you're talking about though. People who like Dotori are scary. Yeah. I feel like I have an ex who would probably like Dotori. Which I think that sentence is enough. You can help out.
You're in the way.
Oh! The spin!
Had to be done.
Oh, I love that for him.
Thank
I still want to
goodness
know
we're
your
allies.
takes on Adventurine you have. I love Adventurine. No, the person I was talking about had really strong opinions about people who ship him with Dr. Ratio. And I fell on the other end of those opinions. And I was like, uh-oh, I'm gonna get kicked out of this Discord. I don't have any, well, do I have controversial Avon takes? I have headcanons for him that would require a trigger warning. How about that? I believe he has been through some things that I don't know that YouTube would let me say. But I'm not the only one who has those headcanons, and they're justified. And I'm sure that we could get into debates about like romanticizing things, and I'm sure that there's productive conversation to have in there. But I don't trust fandom to have a productive conversation. I'm just worried about putting someone there and getting hit with like 3 enemies. It's either him or Jade or Topaz that Adventurine gets shipped with. Okay, my really hot take that I don't think is that hot of a take is that y'all are sleeping on Adventurine and Boot Hill. Like, where is that content? For me specifically. Am I just slapping 2 of my favorite characters together? Maybe. But I have reasons. Where is it? My ex liked Wanderer so much they accidentally sent me smut of him. That's funny to me for several reasons, one of which being I intentionally send smut to Birdie all the time. Boot Hill gets shipped more with Robin than him. I've seen Boot Hill with Argenti. Do they have any interaction together? Yes. And they have reasons. I have reasons for this opinion, but I don't want to spoil Pen and Coney for anybody. Avon Hill definitely exists. It must, but it's not as loud. We're getting the real feeling today. Maybe. Okay, like real talk. I don't know why. Today it feels like we're at like a slumber party and we're just getting all the girly gossip, right? I think it's because we're just doing meaningless battles right now. Boot Hill and Argenti are so funny. I love them. I do ship them. I do love them. But there's only one person to ship Black Swan with. I don't know that everybody would agree with you. Depends. I'm like trying to decide what I want to do here. We already maxed Ingrid, so we gotta work on Annette and Sylvain. No, I was gonna say real talk, like, I think I had seasonal depression.
What's done is done.
Like, the weather has warmed up and the sun has come out and I suddenly have so much energy. And it's one of those things where like I didn't realize how much energy I didn't have until suddenly the sun came out and now I'm like bouncing off the walls. So that might be part of why we're getting very gossipy feely today.
Is that all?
Who is everyone's favorite Star Rail character? Mine probably is Avon, though Boot Hill is close. I did a cosplay of Boot Hill for Halloween. That was fun. But yeah, mine is probably Avon. Argenti and Boot Hill have an interaction in a later event that is comedic gold. I am aware that it exists, but I don't know what it is, and I'm looking forward to getting there one day. Seasonal affective disorder, sad? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I am not diagnosed. I've never been told before that I have it, but like the severe change I felt this year as spring has come in terms of weather. I mean, the first day of spring is tomorrow, I believe, which if anybody celebrates Ostara, happy Ostara. But yeah, like the impact. Oh, Moon, I have a Kafka opinion you would like. I do like Kafka. Oh, I love Acheron. That's true. That's true. See, the thing is, like, I want to say, like, I haven't worked with these characters. Birdie and I do a lot of like RP. We like, our relationship was built on fandom to begin with.
That's
so like,
how it
there's
goes.
a lot of like fan fiction and RPing and like such in this house. So I haven't done much in that world with Acheron. I have done some with Avon and with Boot Hill, so I forget about her, but I am kind of low-key obsessed with Acheron. You think Kafka's overrated? Style over substance. I think there's something under the surface with Kafka, is what I'm drawn into with her.
I can't lose!
God damn, Ash! Ash is on something today.
Doing my part.
How many crits is that this fight? God damn! Where was I? These guys. You and you really need to up your class levels. Notice me, senpai. Truly. Gonna test all my downloaded mods. Have fun, Red Blue, if you're still here. 3 and counting. It feels like a million. I also kind of think Kafka's overrated. I'm kind of curious about her, but she's overall meh for me. Granted, I tend to like male characters more anyway. That's fair, that's fair. Also, hi, just popping in and out. Hello! How are you? Do you have a favorite Star Rail character? That's what the chatter is today. I don't know where to position everybody. They just got those like 3 guys there. He's on those crit roids. I feel like I missed something in chat I wanted to call out. Sorry, I can't keep up. My favorite character is often thought of overrated. I love Firefly. I am warming up to Firefly. I feel like they didn't give her character enough time before they made her so impactful to the Trailblazer. I'm trying to avoid spoilers here. There's a point in the Penacony plot where, like, that's the turning point. But, like, you know, the oh fuck Firefly scene, if you will. And I feel like they didn't build up to it well enough, so I was meh about it. But having learned more about her since then, I'm warming up to her, if that makes sense. I like Dan Hung a lot. Dan Hung's great. Dan Hung also I needed to warm up to. I thought he was boring at first. But now I see more depth to him and I like him more. I actually don't ship her with Trailblazer, even though I totally get why that ship's so popular. Yeah, I get it. I often am resistant to the ships, or to the characters that I feel like were put here just to be shipped with the main character. Or like the characters that feel like, I hate saying this about a character because it's like kind of demeaning to the character, and I don't mean it to be too demeaning, because like the characters that I think of for this, I do see depth to them. But there are some characters that feel a little bit more like waifu bait, if that makes sense, and so I'm resistant to liking them. So I was hesitant on her. Yeah, the Penacony story surrounding Firefly was a bit rushed, but the content they gave her after sold me on her. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I know none of these characters, so I'm not along with the creep. Sorry, Donut. I know this is our Fire Emblem stream, and we're talking about Hoyoverse. The water split scene. Yeah, that sounds like a good way to describe it. Star Rail is boring. What's everyone's favorite tire from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I like to play Rosalina, but I'm bad at Mario Kart. I just think she's cool. Firefly's a case of the further you get the more you learn, the more she grows on someone. Yeah, and they wanted to make her impactful before they let her grow on you, is what I think. Like, if they had let her be for a little bit longer, I would have come to like her as much as they wanted me to in that moment. To be fair, I have to explain why I love Black Swan and Yukong.
Aw, this stinks.
Black Swan is fun. There's just an energy about her that is, it kind of draws you in. So I get it, I get it. I have a sneeze, but it's stuck in my nose. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Yes, I got it. I also play as Link. No, I usually
that one is
do.
expected.
Thank you. Yukong, I can explain in 3 words. Her companion quest. I haven't done like any of the companion quests in Star Rail actually. That's not true. I don't think I've fully done. I did the quest about Locha, but that's the only one I can think of. I started Nats not realizing that it was a companion quest. Who else needs? We got Ingrid up. Does Ash need up? Can you still hit from here? We might have to move Felix. Yukong is top tier underrated pick. Yeah, I haven't explored her enough to be interested, I don't think. She's the green fox lady, right? Sorry, all of the Lafu names blend together for me because I was rushing it to try and get to Penacony. There are also, yeah, no, I know green is Ho-Ho, but there's a tall Kitsune. Is she not green? Am I just hallucinating? Bluish? Okay. I think we're thinking of the same person. No, I do remember Ho-Ho. And I'm probably butchering her name. The leader of the Skyfaring Commission. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I know who you're talking about. Who else needs to go? I think the rest of us are all pretty good, so I'll just let you do it.
Give up.
Nice. Sampo, every time I see him, I want to punch him. I love Sampo Koski. I enjoy terrible men, though. I like Sampo Koski because he's so punchable. You're saying Ho-Ho correct. Thank you. She's on the banner right now. I haven't, like, properly opened Star Rail recently. Sampo is a prude? Interesting. Boom. Boom. I think someone said this once about Pokemon, but it's fun to think that every character in a game is someone's favorite. That's true. That's true. Oh, it's Ho-Ho and Maidai. Or Mighty. How are we saying that? I do need to check him out. He looks cool. Mighty. I did see the if you want wisdom, he's got might. Oh, Mercedes wants to talk to me.
You there, youngster. Won't you listen to this old man's troubles? I was born and raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here. My daughter lives in the Empire, and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours?
I picked the wrong time to eat a pretzel, I'm sorry. I just wanted a snacky, I'm getting hungry. I don't know him.
Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other. Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance? I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm. Splendid work, Professor. He really seemed to appreciate our assistance.
We did a good deed.
Putting a smile on someone's face always seems to brighten up the day. Is something wrong? You're giving me a strange look.
How did you know something was bothering him?
Oh, how should I put this? I suppose it's just second nature to me.
What do you mean?
It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when someone is worried about something. Back there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things?
It's called motherly instinct. A little bit, yeah. I think she told Sylvain that she grew up in the church, but I don't think she's told us. Living in the church.
Did I not mention that before? I spent nearly 10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus. Many came to us with their troubles. In my own time of need, I once ran to the church myself, and they helped me. May I share something with you, Professor? It's about a dream of mine.
What is your dream?
I'd like to work in the church one day. I want to be like the priest who helped me. Never mind. It's not a very realistic dream.
There's nothing unrealistic about that.
Anything. If I were someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or stature, maybe things would be different.
I think you should speak with Ingrid.
It's a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be.
You both need to work this out.
After all, only the goddess can decide our fates.
She'll figure it out. Whoop. Bing. Oh yeah, you curious to know how Sylvain is doing? Hell yeah. Oh, he just got slapped by a girl, probably. What happened?
Oh, Professor. I didn't realize you were there. If we keep running into each other like this, people will start to talk. Hey, don't get mad. I was joking. Ah, forget it. What do you need?
He dropped that so fast. Another lover's quarrel?
Well, you're not wrong. I fell for that girl recently, but I just wanted to have some fun and leave it at that. So I told her we should break it off. I guess she was feeling a little more serious than I was. She started crying and everything got a bit complicated.
Jerk. You're complicated.
Come on, Professor. Playing around with girls is the most fun a guy can have.
Lying is the most fun a girl can have.
Besides, I don't care what you think of me. I don't intend to change how I live my life.
Yeah, that much is obvious.
I'm a good-for-nothing, if you haven't noticed. But I'm still a noble with a crest. That's all anyone cares about. It's best to avoid getting too serious with fools like that. It only leads to trouble. I'm gonna be forced into an arranged marriage with some random noble woman anyway. By the way, Professor, you didn't know you had a crest, did you?
I like that we're just watching him have a bit of a mental breakdown right now. Like, this is the true Sylvain, just kind of bubbling to the surface for a second. My father never told me.
I see. I suppose a mercenary wouldn't be concerned with such things.
What was your experience? That's a loaded question.
Most children who are born to noble families are tested upon birth to see if they bear one. Even descendants of the 10 elites, like myself, can't be legitimate heirs without a crest. That means as children, we're only accepted if we're born with one. The heads of most noble houses keep having kids until they get one with a crest. Those children then grow up to be heads of their houses, and the vicious cycle continues. Do you get it now? To all these commoner girls, I'm just a trophy, or rather, a stud horse.
It is cynical. You mean they only want you for your bloodline?
See? I knew you'd get it. These girls don't love me. They love the potential rewards of loving me.
So vain.
If I marry a girl, and she gives birth to a child with a crest, that kid might become the next head of House Gautier. But nowadays, with the bloodlines getting weaker, there are a lot of kids like my brother, born with no hope. For ages now, those of us with crests have been envied and desired, but never for who we are. I understand the value of my blood. Believe me, I hate how much I understand it. I know better than to dream of being free from this burden. I'm used to it by now. I used to think I didn't have the right to live freely.
You don't think that way anymore?
That's right. You know what? I'm a bit jealous. The whole time you were growing up, you never knew you had a crest. You were free. Nobody pretended to like you. I kind of hate you for that. You were a spoiled brat who should pay for that crest. Maybe I'll collect the debt.
Man is not having a good mental health day.
Gotcha! Wow, you should have seen the look on your face just then. Don't mind me, Professor. After all, ladies love a dark and brooding noble.
And there goes the wall. That's the mask. Don't let him fool you. That a second ago was the real Sylvain. Baby boy. I can fix him. I like to think the entire time Felix was just blank-faced staring at him. Probably was, honestly. So, you saved the village from bandits. Now that we've had this learning experience, vigilante groups have popped up across the land. Hopefully this will help protect the peace. Yay! You said you didn't want to fix it though. I can force him to fix himself is the real, the real approach.
Thank you so much.
It's just a training exercise, but still, that was an astounding victory. The Kingdom Knights were so impressed that they agreed to pitch in and help at the monastery. Excellent. Love that for me. Yeah! Look at this.
Appreciate it.
Ah, you've collected some trade secrets for me? I really, really appreciate it. I'll just take them. Perfect. What? Nothing! Just talking to myself. See you later! Felix has 2 hands. Sylvain has 2 hands. We can share. It's fine. Alright, do we get more supports? Kitties!
Okay, now that you know the technique, go ahead and solve this problem.
Ah, I've got it. Finally.
See? Isn't it fun to learn?
Absolutely. You're great at this, you know. You really seem to have all the answers. I wish I could study and just soak up knowledge like you. How did you get so good at this?
Well, studying was something of a necessity for me.
What do you mean?
My father was one of the king's knights. One day, he never returned home. He just left without ever saying a word to me or my mother.
Fargus is full of wonderful dads.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Losing a father so suddenly? I completely understand.
And it's happened to him twice.
After he left, I thought a lot about where he might have gone. My father was a devout believer, so I was certain he must have come here, to Garreg Mach.
Here? Really?
That's why I was determined to gain acceptance into the academy. I needed to come here so I could search for my father. The problem was that I needed money to get in. Lots of it. And I didn't have any at all. So I entered the School of Sorcery and Ferdiad first, hoping I could somehow find a path here. I studied tirelessly until I finally earned myself a recommendation.
Oh, wow. So for you, studying has been like a way to meet your destiny.
Destiny, huh? Well, yes, but it's a bit embarrassing when you put it like that. Now I have other reasons for wanting to keep trying hard. I want to protect all of my friends and allies here. I'm studying hard so I can be as useful as possible to everyone I hold dear.
You've worked so hard. I really respect that.
Remember, kids, don't attribute your self-worth to your grades.
I'm going to follow your example.
No, Ash. No. Show of hands, who's in Blue Lines because of daddy issues. Look, the Blue Lions kids, I mean, all the kids need therapy, but like, it's so loud with the Blue Lions. Okay, now we get the answer of what is their support, their B support.
Sylvain! Good timing. There's something I want to say to you.
Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong?
The fact that that's his first assumption when a girl wants to talk to him is so sad.
Did you spot me sneaking back in this morning? Or is it about that girl who got mad I kissed her sister goodnight? I can explain either way.
Sylvain!
No, I'm not here to get after you about those things. Surely other people have that covered. What I really want to talk about is your behavior during our training sessions. When we're sparring, you're always passing on great opportunities to get the edge on me. It's almost as though you're going out of your way to make me think you're incapable.
Nah, I just like giving other people the spotlight.
Uh-huh. It's not that you took something I said to heart. About how you don't have to work hard to be good at stuff and how that isn't fair?
I did take those things to heart. We're friends, right? I'd be sad if you started to hate me. There's just one thing I want you to remember. Guys like me, who hate hard work and sort of get by on our wits, it all falls apart eventually. I'm smart enough to know that.
As if he didn't have enough problems. Gifted kid burnout. Just stack it right on top.
So, I respect people like you. I mean it.
Oh, is that sincerity? It's kind of creeping me out. It's just so unlike you.
Huh?
When you say nice things like that, I can't take joy in beating you. I want to beat you when you're at your best. That's why it bothers me so much when you don't try your hardest against me.
Let me put this a different way. I've always been treated like I'm special, and I'm not. At least, I don't think I am. I'm just tired of people thinking they know what I can and can't do.
when everybody expects something of you or envies you, it's kind of suffocating. I'd rather people think I'm dumb.
Also, a really solid portrayal with empathy of what it's like to be the golden child in a golden child scapegoat relationship. The writing in this game is just so good.
Well, I mean, I can still be pretty dumb.
Baby.
I have to admit, I have a hard time understanding where you're coming from. Just know that I want you to keep being great at everything without trying. If you stop being that way, I won't have any competition.
Competition, huh? I like the sound of that.
Aww.
Where the heck were you when I was growing up?
Aww.
If I had someone like you back then, I think I may have turned out different. And better, I mean. Anyway, I'd love to chat more with you. Would you like to grab some tea with me, or...?
Oh, sure thing. The very next moment I'm free. For now, I need to get to my magic training.
Oh, I see. Some other time then. I look forward to it, Annette.
I love him. Oh. And it looks like, did anybody, Ingrid did max her class, so let's set that up real quick. Anybody else though? I think it's just Ingrid. So let's put Ingrid on a horse. A flying horse, in fact. Yeah! 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 All is
I
right
must
in the
continue
world.
to work hard.
Horse! Yes, finally. Ah, my Valkyrie is where she belongs. Yes. Oh, she lost her battalion. We're gonna have to remember that she lost her battalion, because I'm gonna forget. In fact, let me write it in my book right now. My little stream notes book. Give Ingrid battalion. Or I will forget that. You know what? I'm gonna note Ash has stride also. Alright. She needs her flying battalion. I remember watching a playthrough and the guy playing justified Leone and Sylvain not having an A support together because they were both redheads and thus related. I mean, by Fire Emblem rules. People will do that with people with red hair in real life though. Like, I know some redheads in real life, and the amount of times somebody will be like, hey, is that your sister? And point at a complete stranger is embarrassing, honestly. Not all redheads are related, guys. But with that, it is in fact time for the end of stream. We have to Ferdinand von retire. We do. Tragic. So sad, so sad. Oh, big stretch. I think we had a good gaming session today. We got through, what was it, 3 battles? 3 battles. I just remembered the Hero's Relic we lost though, so actually, maybe never mind. I almost forgot about it. We got a lot of Sylvain lore. I'm gonna be thinking about Sylvain for the rest of the night, so there's that. Bye, I Ferdinand von admire your commitment to Birdie Bit. It's a fun, wild time today. I'm glad you guys are here. Up to you if you want to write that down or not. Uh-oh. Write what down? What did I miss? Did I miss something? Let me know. Any closing things to cover? Next week will be Black Swan, right? The no shield thing. I don't need a note for that. I'll feel it in my soul. Tragic. Yeah, Black Swan is next week. And then we'll have another stream, and then it will be the week that I'm away, so we'll have Dragon Queen Mercy up. Mercs, don't miss the poll for next month's Hoyo character. Next week should be my beloved. I am so nervous. I'm like really worried I'm gonna fuck it up, but hopefully it'll go well. Yeah, I think that's everything. Cass, are you streaming later this week? Let me just plug you in here for a minute. if you wanna plug yourself, this is your invite. Let us know if you're streaming tonight and Sunday. All right, that's over on Twitch, I do believe. I don't know if I'll be around tonight, but I'll see if I can find time to pop in for a minute. It's Yakuza 0 tonight, 7 p.m. Central. All right. That is 2 hours from now for anybody who's in Europe. Although, Europeans, it might be bedtime. I think that's everything. All right. I will be sleeping, yes. Get your sleep, Chris. Thank you for your continued support. It is 11 p.m. there. Yeah. That means you gotta go sleep. All right, with that, I think that's everything. So, thanks for the shout out. Don't be nervous. You're doing great. With that, remember, brush your teeth, drink your water, take your meds, take the chicken out of the fridge. Do that thing that you were supposed to do. And I'll see you guys soon.